Member for Port Moody-Burquitlam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I welcome the opportunity to talk about growing BC businesses because I think it's important to recognize that there are many different approaches to growing business in BC. There's the approach which has been utilized over the years by focusing a lot of energy and time on a single industry, sometimes even a single project. But the economy is about more than a single project or a single industry. There's a different approach that works even better. A diversified economy with sustainable long-term jobs across the province. Growing business in BC across many different sectors. That's the approach that this government is taking. And our budget this year demonstrates this comprehensive approach. We're investing a record $15.8 billion in capital investments to build schools, health and transportation infrastructure throughout the province. And we're helping to address job recruitment challenges by tackling out-of-control housing costs with a 30-point housing plan. By looking at the whole province, we will ensure that we have an economy that is vibrant and resilient. In addition, we are cutting small business tax by 20% and completely eliminating PST for BC businesses by April of next year. And that will save businesses across this province more than $150 million per year. We're also going to establish a small business task force to help further understand the needs of small businesses so that we can create the best policies and priorities to help them thrive. We're also in the process of creating an emerging economy task force to find made in BC solutions for an innovative 21st century economy. And we've created Innovate BC with a much broader mandate than the former Innovation Council to help grow businesses across the province. But there's more. We're also making strategic investments to grow BC businesses. One example, our government is investing $22.5 million and partnering with the Government of Canada and BC biotech company Stem Cell to build a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. And this new facility will provide 2,200 new jobs by 2031 and establish BC and Canada as a world leader in regenerative medicine. I hear a lot lately about how we're creating uncertainty in the business community, but in reality, we're seeing investments from private companies that demonstrate confidence. We have 4,000 jobs from Amazon coming to BC. We have WeWork moving into the upper floors of the historic Hudson's Bay building. We have Microsoft adding 50 new jobs, expanding technology training in high schools and partnering with BCIT. Facebook has leased 36,000 square feet at Waterfront Center. Fortinet is expanding and adding 1,000 new jobs. SL Group is establishing its new Z Studio International in Vancouver to hire local TV and digital media talent. But it's not just technology that's doing well. Major global retailers like Muji and Uniqlo are establishing themselves in BC and expanding. Sumitomo Corporation is purchasing a large stake in a wood pellet plant in Prince George. DP World Canada is investing $200 million in expanding its terminal in Prince Rupert, which will boost shipping capacity by 50%. Ralmax is investing $50 million in a new dry dock in Victoria, which will add 200 new jobs and expand its ability to service larger vessels, such as BC Ferries. Viking Air is also planning on hiring an additional 50 people in its new manufacturing program to create amphibious firefighting aircraft. And the list goes on and on. There's no question this government knows how to grow BC businesses across many different sectors, while also addressing long-neglected issues in our public services and making things more fair and affordable across the province. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Caribbean.